I had somewhat of a futuristic dream. And in the dream, somebody was trying to get me to do my hair a certain way. And I was like, no, I want to do it my way. And it came out way better than I thought. So I slid down the slide. And when I slid down the slide, I came to like a parking lot. And in the parking lot, again, somebody was trying to get me to do something I didn't want to do. So I went to a car that looked more my style. And when I got in the car, everybody was driving off, but they were driving off on the ground. My car lifted up off the ground. It started floating past it. And my car wasn't the only one. It was just certain cars were on the ground and certain cars were in the sky. So when I woke up, I was hearing moaning again. It was like, oh, somebody had created prayed, made sure I was covered and everything. And I was told to go back to bed because Relax in Paradise, Vin Rains had something to tell me. I tossed and turned, and tried. But it was still, at that point, it was real quiet. All I heard was the birds. So I finally got up, got in the shower, went outside, and I seen a silver car. And I try not to be like, these cars will follow me, but this is a specific kind of car, and the chrome and everything was. Anyway, it kept passing by. I didn't pay any attention, but by the fourth time, I was paying attention. And they stopped up at this church by where I go. As I come out, I'm seeing the biggest, reddest, beautiful bird ever. And I'm like, I've seen them bigger than, but not that big. So I'm looking at it. It's looking at me. I keep on walking. The fifth time, they pulled into another store, rolled off, and I'm paying attention, but not really paying attention because I know I'm protected. But it's like, baby, if you wanted to say something, it just like I didn't like the feeling from it. I come back seeing more red birds. Stop a few stops before I came back, but kept seeing red birds, giving appreciation, looking around. And it's like, it don't feel so tense like it usually be feeling. I love this. What's going on? Ow. I can feel somebody watching me, but it's not in a creepy way. It's like more interested. Like, what's going on over there? What the fuck? And when I looked at him, he looked away. I started laughing. So I looked back up. He finally waved and everything. Then I remember the dream I had the day before. I spoke whatever, kept on going. When I got to the backyard, I remember the dream I had the day before, and it was like of one of the neighbors here. Before I can go talk to him, my ancestors, and actually take my shoes off and pay attention, I see the biggest burnt orange, beautiful frog. But I know when I see frog, it's two specific reasons. I highly suggest please don't do a love spell on somebody else. If you're gonna do it on yourself. Cause you doing something without somebody's knowledge, they gonna eventually find out, even if it's not from your lips. Sometimes you end up telling on yourself and not realize you telling on yourself. So I was got to go back to talk to who I felt staring at me, but it wasn't in a creepy way. So I was like, "Where's the neighbor lady?" I know that wasn't her. He told me that she was like pulling up or something. I forgot what kind of car she drove, but I don't think it's the same. That wasn't the same car I seen, but I advise y'all not to do anything outside of anybody's will, because that backfire, I've seen it. And I've seen it in so many different ways, not knowing that's what the fuck was going on for real, but hearing it in my ear and not really, and actually seeing the results play out. And again, I'm gonna say, Relax in Paradise, Van Rains, all the G's and G's that passed over, and I keep hearing y'all name and keep seeing in different ways of how y'all just appreciate you.